Okay guys, so today we are installing a new rock slider set for this 3rd gen 4Runner, and this is the rock slider set that I built for him. It's got the kick out and also has the dimpled slats for him. So if you're interested in this episode, I'm gonna be welding this thing on right now. Let's go have some fun. This is what I do. I prepped the underside. These are the grinded areas that I grinded off, and I'll be mounted underside here. And so yeah, let me mount it on and I'll show you how it looks like. She is mocked up, ready to be welded. She's clamped up here, here, and there. So I'm gonna weld this, and afterward I'll show you how she looks like. Okay guys, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so it's already welded in. This is how the bad boy looks like. You can see that the line of the rock slider matches the 4Runner very, very nicely. Okay, here as well. Up here matches the 4Runner really nicely. Okay, and then I just finished welding this. This is the underside right here. I started welding this area right here. The reason why it looks kind of ugly right there was because this was my first weld. I had to tune my my welder, and so as you can see, as I started welding, it'll start looking nice, like these right here. Start looking nice as I start going. And sometimes that's how it is here as well. This is my last. That's because I got my machine tuned to what I was doing underneath, welding uphill and under the car. So I'll show you the other side what I'm doing. So the other side, I got it clamped up again. So she's all clamped. See there, and so on. She's clamped on tight. So I'll show you. Let's show you the welded side, and you can see that we have a 3-finger space, enough room to flex. This is almost 4-finger space, plenty of room for the rock slider to flex. And yet right here it's about 3/8 of an inch before the leg here hits the seam here, and that's about a little bit more than half of an inch, and that's a little bit more than half of an inch over there. The reason why this is like 3/8 of an inch is because if you look at the seam here, okay, if you look at the seam here, it starts arched down, and so that's how it is, and can't do much about that. So yeah, let me finish the other side and show you how the other side looks, and after that we're probably gonna do a maiden test, show you how this rock slider will hold up to a high lift jack, and I'll show you that in a bit. So she is done. That's how she looks like, all welded up. And here as well, and there as well. There. So I'm gonna paint this. Right after I paint, we're gonna do a maiden test on her, and let me paint her first, and then we're gonna do a maiden test. Okay, so she's built, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna test this. We're going to be doing a maiden test. So the game here, okay, is that if you should have a flat here, you can use your high lift jack on the outside of the rails here, okay, anywhere here, and you should be able to lift the car up to the point where you can remove the tire without fail. So we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna test it right now. So just think of this as a imitation for a high lift jack. So the idea here is we're gonna lift this up until the wheel here starts to spin without any impingement to it. And also we're able to open the doors here. See, so now the wheels, front wheel here can spin. And let's look at the door. And I am still able to open it. I still have about four finger space here. And here, little Johnny can get out of here as well. On this side, I still have 3 finger space. So that's that. And that's it.
Yeah.